Recently here on the Yorkshire Photo Walks YouTube channel, I've been getting into the habit of sharing with you hidden photography locations from across Yorkshire. But the location that I'm visiting today isn't actually that hidden. In fact, it's very well known indeed. But I've heard mixed reports of it over the last few years and wanted to come along and check it out for myself. So I'm going to walk the trail, share with you my honest views as a photographer, and hopefully share some useful photography hints and tips along the way as well. So let's go and walk the Farndale Daffodil Trail. Farndale Daffodil Trail is a 3.5 mile walking route that follows the River Dove in the heart of the North York Moors National Park. The official trail start point is the quaint village of Low Mill, about 4 miles north of Hutton Le Hole. From here, the route takes you up the valley to the equally quaint village of Church Houses. According to folklore, Farndale's daffodils were planted by monks at nearby Revo Abbey centuries ago. However, the plants are actually native to the area and grow here naturally. When it comes to photographing daffodils, or any wildflower for that matter, it pays to get down low. Imagine that the flowers that you're photographing have eyes and photograph straight into them. That helps to bring the viewer into the level of the flower and provides an alternative perspective. It's also really useful to bear in mind what's behind the flower, as the background plays as much as an important role in your photograph as the subject itself. You can find the most perfect daffodil to photograph, but have something slightly distracting in the background and it's going to draw people's eye away. So make sure that you keep things simple and really make that daffodil sing in your photograph. Because the daffodils are native, they tend to flower a little bit later than their shop-bought cousins. If you plan to follow the trail, I'd recommend visiting in early April to get the most out of the display. As you approach the village of Church Houses, you come across the Daffy Cafe, in a pocket of old mill buildings. It's a great spot to fuel up for taking lots of great photos on your return to Low Mill. When you come to a trail like this one, which is named after a flower, then you automatically go into the mindset of thinking, right, daffodils is what I'm photographing today. But when you come to any location like this, it's really important to open your eyes and broaden your horizons to what you can photograph. I mean, the landscape around here is absolutely stunning, so don't forget about it. Photograph everything you can, because there's so much more to this place than just the humble daffodil. It's also really important to add, you must take your time in a location like this. The meandering path leads itself to contemplation, and the more you soak up your surroundings, the more you'll see to photograph. As well as the Daffy Cafe, there's also a shop and deli in Low Mill and the Feversham Arms in Church Houses. When you get to Church Houses, it's worth walking a little bit further to visit St Mary's Church, because it's here where arguably the best display of daffodils can be found, framing the church and gravestones. The trail can get busy at the height of the season, especially on a sunny day, so it's best to come early to beat the crowds and also make the most of the light. So I suppose the question still remains, is it worth photographers like you and I coming to walk and photograph Farndale Daffodil Trail? Well, I would say definitely yes, but I would also say that you're going to have to level your expectations before you come. The whole idea of a daffodil trail suggests swathes of daffodils around your feet, all posing for the camera, but that's not necessarily the case here. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of daffodils on offer to find and photograph, but they're more like in clumps at the side of the beck rather than in swathes. Any large amount of daffodils that there are seem to be at the other side of the river, where frustratingly there isn't a footpath. But that doesn't mean you're going to come here and be disappointed. I think there's plenty of unique photo opportunities to be had here that you wouldn't necessarily get with a potted daffodil in your garden at home. I think I'm quite pleased with some of the shots that I've got today, but as always, I'll let you be the judge of that. I've really enjoyed my visit to the North York Moors today, and if you've enjoyed joining me, then why not give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the Yorkshire Photo Walks YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to find out about more exciting photography locations here in the beautiful county of Yorkshire, then why not binge on this playlist? I look forward to seeing you in the next video, but until then, it's bye for now.